Start recording. Coriolis is coming in. And I need to be taking this base down after we've done here tonight. Actually, yeah, the frame rate's shit tons better than it was. It's like 80s, 70s, 80s. That's great. Thank God for that. All right, one last run. Oh, actually, before I do, what did Space Quest leave stuff in the chest? Yes, he did. Right, I'm on the Discord chat. Which one did I install, actually? Let's have a look. That seems to have completely fixed all the issues. It was 577 something. 577. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. The stream is nice and smooth and lovely. Just what we like. Oh, you mind that bit of titanium, did you? Okay. It's Stravidium we actually want, so... Whee! Get some Strav, take it back, come out again, take down the base, dismantle the buggy. We're all good. In fact, I don't really think I need titanium at this point. I've got more titanium in the base than I can process in a few days, so... And that's if I stayed logged in and refilled water constantly. So yeah, let's not worry about that too much. We'll leave the titanium for now. Just do the Strav. Like, no one will be watching because I've restarted the stream about 9 times. So, yeah. I don't blame anyone. It's like, oh my god, I can't watch this. It keeps stopping and starting, and oh my god, it's a nightmare. Oh, did I bring fuel? Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, we've got proper frame rate again anyway. That's great. Excuse me. Just drive up there. Can I get up there? Oh, just drive there. Get there. Oh no, spaghetti! Oh, where the hell am I now? Oh shit! I can't get out that way. Oh, I can get out this way. I can get out this way. So I don't know if anybody is joining for the stream, but you're very welcome, and I'm terribly sorry about the rough start. It's just weird. Yeah, those drivers, if you stream one box stream, quite often it's using the encoders on your graphics card, so yes, the drivers can affect the stream quite badly, as it turns out. As we discovered, because it broke everything. At least I've got proper frame gen back, not shitty AMD copy of it. Sorry, AMD fanboys, but come on. you do know that, surely. If someone's playing catch up, it's never as good as the original, is it? You know. Thing is, if it was, then everyone with the Nvidia cards would be using AMD's frame gen. But anyone with an Nvidia card isn't, because it's not as good. Sorry. And the thing is, I really want AMD to pull it out their hat, you know. I want them to give Nvidia a massive challenge, because Nvidia need competition, otherwise they'll just they'll just get worse and worse and worse, you know. They'll become more predatory, they'll become more exploitative, they'll keep raising their prices, and, you know, we need a healthy, competitive market for the hardware. We really do. Come on, AMD, I'm rooting for you. Look what you did with the Ryzen generation of CPUs. Kicked Intel's goddamn ass. And they've been telling us for like 10 years after 4 cores wasn't enough. They were still telling us that it was. And thank the stars, AMD come along. Our basic chip has 6. And our better chips have 8. And yada yada yada, you know? So, yeah. Good guy AMD for that. Because Intel responded by putting more cores on their chips, which we'd been asking them to do for like 15 years, and they kept saying, oh, you don't need them on a consumer PC. And we're like, yes, we do. We do more than just one task on it. My laptop has 4 cores, and it's the most basic thing in the world. Say my laptop, it's not mine, it belongs to my employer. But yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, so good guys AMD for that, but you really got to pull it out of the hat with the next gen of GPUs. Give NVIDIA something to think about, you know? Damage their market share. That'll make a move, because that's what happened with Intel. As soon as AMD encroached on Intel's market share, that was it. They were all over that. Mind you, apparently, Intel have just got into cahoots with NVIDIA. That means your next Xboxes are going to have NVIDIA GPUs in them, not the AMD APU. And don't think APU is the underdog. They make the APU, which is the one chip that does graphics and regular processing in the Xbox and the PlayStation. It's not like these guys are the underdogs, you know, kind of cornered that market. And that's a much bigger market than home PC. There's way more people playing on Xboxes than are playing games on PCs. 100%. The figures don't lie, you know? Keep finding titanium when I don't actually need any. It's weird. Okay, random lights in the ground. Okay, that's not weird. Guess someone had a base there and that they didn't bother taking those down. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, earlier on, like 47 minutes ago, Nitro said, well, you were playing earlier today. And I was like, yeah, it was, and it was fine, and I don't know why it's all gone to crap. I really don't. It's weird. Anyway, uninstalled the old drivers, or uninstalled the drivers I was using and installed 577.00 and suddenly everything's okay again. Also did the tweaks with, you know, set with the rebar on and stuff like that, so it's my frame rate. Yeah, it's pretty good. it's certainly playable, that's for sure. Any strav around this? Not really. Some further off. Yeah, we'll do a strav run, really. Oh, there's your ride home. I don't know if you guys have seen the patch notes from the test server, but they're pretty extensive. They've done a lot of different work with rockets, but I'm not sure the rocket changes are entirely what's needed. So they've kind of made it so you have to have lock-on with a handheld rocket launcher, which means anyone that was using that tactic for combat might have issues now. They have to get the lock on before they can fly it. But the view distance on ornithopters is massively increased. It's like 2 kilometers. So 2,000 meters versus whatever it was before, like 80. So you can see, if you're on a spice field or something in PvP, you can see someone flying in. You know, if you're like, uh-oh, maybe get in the ornithopter and leave, yeah, you're going to have a lot more warning, as long as you're paying attention. If you're not paying attention, well, you're not going to see them, are you? But yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. But they must have a lock, I think, is going to mess people up that used rockets, especially in the testing stations. Downside, they can track you for longer. It's the visual on an ornithopter, not the visual on a player. So you can see them on the ground before they can see you, from what I understood anyway. But the ornithopter rockets can lock on way before a handheld rocket can. You know, and shooting an ornithopter with any other weapon other than a rocket launcher isn't going to do much of anything, is it? You know. So, I don't know. Oh, the vehicle recovery, that's awesome. Have you seen that? Even if Shai Hulud or a bunch of griefers take you out deep desert, okay, maybe you'll lose the spice, but you can recover that lost vehicle, up to 5 of them. It does have a monetary cost, but compared to the time sink and material cost, it's literally negligible. You know, it's like 5k currently on the test server to recover a vehicle that was destroyed. It comes back with 15% perma damage, but it comes back fully refueled, fully repaired, up to the 15% durability you have lost. So I think that's a brilliant change. I think people will be more inclined to take a risk because of that. I think that's a good thing for the game, that. Yeah, there was a video about it. It was really good. I'm going to grab a beer. I'll show you the link for the video. It looked pretty impressive. And they went. There's a lot of people are doing. Oh, here's the latest thing on the patch saver. That will shock you. And it's just someone reading the patch notes with stock footage. But this guy doesn't do that. He does an actual video and puts some effort into it and scripts it. Let me find it. Yeah, there you go. Is that it? Is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. You know what? I'm just going to click on his link.
Sometime early.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so this guy was his Sin Killer. Yeah, he actually put some effort into explaining what they've done, not just reading the patch notes. Fair dues. Respect is due, sir. Yeah, it was a good vid. Have a like. etc. So, yeah.
Sometime early in October.
I'm obviously not playing your video on my stream because I don't have permission. Anyway, back in a sec. Yeah, so I don't know if it's twofold, like they can see you from the same distance. I don't think they can, from watching that video anyway. I could be wrong about that though. Oh, Stravidium. I'd swear to God the game looks better somehow with these drivers. These are the ones I was using right up until everyone was saying, oh no, the 580 drivers are good. I thought, okay, I'll get the 580. Don't do it. I think this is going to be a whole generation of troublesome drivers, so yeah, maybe not. If you're someone that uses an NVIDIA card, obviously. If you don't, it's not your problem, is it? It's simple as that. Field of view feels a little small. No, 90? No. It's your imagination, sir. You're looking for problems that aren't there. There you go. Trying to remember where nodes are when they change every week. Problematic. Time for fuel. A shame to completely refuel it because when I take it apart, that fuel vanishes when you rebuild it. I think everyone else has had the same idea. One last run. One last run before it's all gone again. Yeah, there was a base here, but apparently they've taken everything they care about and left everything else. It's weird. Well, I suppose it's not weird. It's like, well, I'll take all my stuff and just leave the stuff I don't care about. Looking at that stuff, though, I think you can build most of it with scrap metal, apart from that chemical
Sector
factory.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
We're okay. We've got 6 hours to go. Bags of time. Bags of time. Yeah, the murk in the air is real. No Strav over here, no? Guess not. I'm just glad the at least one stream is working. God knows what's going on with the bitrate on YouTube. It's so annoying. Up until Wednesday was the last time I could just stream to YouTube 1440p, 24 megabyte a second, 0 issues, perfect connection, no issues, no interruptions, no drop frames at all. And then Friday onwards, just been awful. It keeps dropping down to like 5k instead of 24 meg, and it's like, wait, what? Why? I have so much bandwidth. Please use it. And yet it just won't do it. So the only thing I've got left to do now is phone up my ISP and say, what the hell? There's just nothing left, nothing else left to do. Try and get a bit more Strav. Let's try and get a full assault worth of Strav out of it. Titanium, yeah, you can't, even with the update, you can't carry that much. Strav be very, very heavy, you know. Titanium is very heavy, rather. Has everyone gone to bed now? I think they have. No, Space Quest is still on. Yeah, I'm not sure when we're going to get the patch that's on Test Live. It could be a couple of weeks away yet. Who knows? Is that I see Strav, but it's up a awkward spot up there. Can we get up there? I'm thinking we probably can't get up there. Yeah, no. 8 more Colbot and I off. Okay. Yeah, is it FIFO? Do you think? Nitrock, can they see as far as the player on the ground? Can they see a player from 2 kilometers away, or is it the player can see them and they can't see the player? They can see the spice field maybe, but that's it. Ding, clang. They also changed it so you can get instance loot on the PvP ship, which I think is a great addition. Great addition. Because that's that's why, you know, you can't go, oh, do you want to, shall we all go and hit that ship? It's got some good drops. You don't have to think about that anymore because everybody's going to get drops. The same as you did before, you know, from anywhere else. So I think that's a really positive change. The fact that it was only one meant someone would log off in there and camp the bloody thing. Which is, you know, gonna happen. I'm not poo-pooing anyone doing that. I get it. But also, not fun for everybody else. You go in, kill all the mobs in that ship, and then you get to the chest, and there's some guy crouched down beside it who's just looted it. Uh-oh. We got the never-ending mining thing. There you go. in and out of the mining chair to get rid, by the way. That's been fixed as well. He's built a Mark 6 copter. Nice. Yeah, so sorry for the issues earlier. We've kind of fixed them for Twitch anyway, and it was, of all the things, it was swapping out the NVIDIA drivers fixed it. I'm not sure what the hell that's about, but hey, there you go. But then a lot of people are streaming on one box, so they're doing the encoding on the graphics card, which means the graphics card is being hammered to do the encoding. So if the drivers ain't quite right, then yeah, it does make sense actually. I think there was a couple of nodes maybe around the science lab. Go and have a look, see? You never know. Excuse me. Not my fault. I did not carbonate this alcohol. I simply drank it. Clunk, bang, clonk. Go up the ramp. How are we doing on the frame rates? I felt a few stutters there. But I think that's what they call traversal stutter. So it's loading it in because you've not been here yet. And I don't think I've been up here since reinstalling the drivers anyway. I definitely haven't. Oh, there we go. Ooh, a little bit more. Come to Papa. Go visit the rock in the middle, see if anything's respawned there. I don't think we've given it long enough, but, you know, we live in hope, don't we? Yep, titanium, which I've got tons of now. Yeah, it's just left the... another one just leaving the generators. You know what? You're probably right, dude. You don't need them. Why? They're just made out of scrap. So, yeah, why would you? It's not like scrap is hard to do. You come here, build a basic base, jump in your mining buggy, mine one battery node, and you've got like 20 days of power. for your basic base with no machines in it, just a couple of penta shields. Totally makes sense. I get it. So I think these are just being left. I don't think there's anything in these, even. I'm curious. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, they've left the thief. Well, it'll die. Nothing survives the Coriolis storm, as we know. As we know, the dreaded phrase of all exposition in movies. As you know, exposition, exposition, exposition. Yeah, that's how it is. That's what exposition is. And that's usually how it's written in. As you know, character says 10 minutes of story explanation instead of just showing us the world the story's taking place in. Yeah, I've been off-road. I know how this works. I don't think I'm getting up there, though. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, my little Land Cruiser of a 4x4. You can off-road. Okay, we got the permanent lasers. So there we go. That's just swap seats and it fixes it, but it shouldn't happen anyway. But that's a game bug, not a driver bug. Yeah, I guess some people, I mean, that's just made out of granite, so granite doesn't always survive a whole week in the deep desert either, you know. I saw this on, I think it was a Facebook group and also on the official Discord. Someone was saying, you know, they built a basic base out of granite pieces and it died before the end of the week, just from the regular desert storms. Which is kind of weird. But yeah, apparently the granite takes more damage. I don't know. They were in a PvE area. It's not like someone, you know, went there and attacked the base or anything. Yeah, I think we'll call it quits on the farming materials. Hopefully we can get this in one run. Oh. I love having that much inventory in there. I mean, I'm going to take the aluminum chests, obviously, and come back, take, well, pretty much everything else. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, they have taken damage, look. The walls, not much. I mean, like, it's a tiny amount of damage, but they have taken damage. Get this back, we start the not Yasmin, Strav fiber run. All will be good. Yeah, that guy's video's solid. There's quite a few videos that just have like some terrible AI music with auto-tune all over it. And I'm sorry, but if you need auto-tune, you can't sing. Some of the best recordings in the world were made before auto-tune had even been thought of. Yeah, you know better than Milli Vanilli, and if you don't know what that's about, well, Google it. You know, the lip syncing. Yeah, apparently a bunch of professional studio artists recorded all the singing and vocals, but the two guys that represented it, Milli Vanilli as a band, were just models. So it was a complete shell of anything and anything, you know? There was no real, well, I don't want to say there was no real talent, but there was no singing talent in the band. Girl, you know it's true. Yep, that's them. Bless them. It's very sad though, because I think one of them, very, very sadly, and tragically, because there's no need, ended it all due to that, which, you know, is not what anyone wanted. Yeah, you guys should not have pretended you were singers, but I mean, I don't know what situation they were in. Did they go there and, you know, the record company, hey, do you want to be superstars? Just lip sync to this record and we'll make you stars, you know, I mean, and you'll be millionaires, you know, I mean, you don't know what happened. I think they were manipulated in the worst possible way, and that's how they got to where things were. And then the backing track failed at a gig. Uh-oh. And yeah, it was revealed they'd been lip syncing all along. And they said, oh, well, for the record, and there were all kinds of like, oh no, we can sing, it's just these guys are better singers, that's why we use them. Yeah, but wait a minute, that's the point, isn't it? Isn't that the point? So yeah, it was the whole thing was a mess, and I think one of them tragically ended it all because of it, which is awful. I mean, worst case scenario. So I wish neither of them any ill, but yeah, I mean, you just got caught. But I think what happened was, you know, they wanted to be successful, they wanted to be rich, which is something a lot of people, if they're honest with themselves, is what they want. So the fact that, you know, a greedy corporation went, hey, you know, just mine because you're great looking guys who can dance and look good on camera, so just pretend you're singing this song. And they even did like here's our real voices singing in like a professional grade studio, and you were like, yeah, it's okay, but it's not what was on the record, is it? You know. Yeah, it was a sad thing. It was a really sad thing. There's probably 4-hour-long videos about it. You know, I'm not going to labor on the point, but yeah. So, if your video contains auto-tuned AI, especially now AI voices, where you sample your voice and tell it to make it sound like someone who can sing when you actually can't, you haven't put the time in to practice and learn how to stay on pitch and things like that. I've got, as a musician, I have zero respect for anything you create, because you haven't, a machine's guessed how it should sound. You didn't, you know, really. Right, okay, let's start breaking it all down. Oh, actually, before we do, what's in here? Oh, crikey. Yeah, loads of stuff. Right, okay. Didn't know I had this much stuff in here. Wow, I've just filled my ornithopter because of the amount of items. Jeez. Okay, backpack. Take those. Okay, this storage container's now done. Got that one. Okay, that one's empty. 23, and I'm not sure I'll be able to carry this much. Let's have a look. Okay, where are we at now? 46 and 8. Okay. Okay, I think we picked up all of that. Yeah, we're nearly there on weight. Okay. Take this back. Oh, I parked outside because I was thinking I was demolishing the base. Can I demolish the hangar, pentashield, and carry it? I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, let's do that one. Hopefully we've got the inventory space for that one. Yeah, we do. Okay. And we're virtually maxed. So we go there, we empty everything out. And then demolish whatever's left. Successfully Lost is raiding the stream. Lost! My beautiful friend, how are you? And thank you for the raid. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Hey, Lost. How are you? Had so many problems with the stream this week. It's just been nuts. But hey, you know, we're back. And I'm wearing my reading glasses. How's the game been treating you? Well, this one's been good. What have you been playing? Hang on, I've got to do the thing. Shout. I haven't got all your cool things. Shout out username. Username. Suck. Successfully lost. Have I spelled it right? Spelt it right? Yeah, there you go. Go subscribe to Lost. Lost is awesome. Loud on occasion. I'm very vocal. But in a good way. So yeah. Thank you for the shout out. You're very welcome. I've not rated you in ages. Every time I finish the stream, yes, very vocal. Now, behave, chat. Behave. So don't be naughty. You know, she's a respectable lady with a respectable job. And I won't hear anything said ill of such lady. Yeah, so if you're on the stream and you're going, oh, it's follower only chat, sorry, I just get spammed by all these bots all the time, and that was like the best way I could get rid of them. So, sorry, you know, there it is. But yes, there we go. So what have you been playing lately? Because you play some very cool games, I have to say, boss. I don't. I just play what I play. Played the same MMO for 20 odd years. I feel more and more that Morrowind is playing me. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? I don't know. Hey Jeff! Shit! Fucking hell, Jeff! Oh, I called the sandworm Jeff. If you've watched Men in Black, you'll get it. If you haven't, then you probably won't. But yeah. Yeah, if Jeff kills you, everything you have on you, including the vehicle and any loot, is gone. So yeah. We're careful around Jeff, and Jeff just came out of the ground right at me. So okay, that's nearly full. This is my base, by the way. This is what I built. It's the most ridiculous thing ever for a single player. But I built it anyway, just because. Because I quite like the building in the game, that's mostly why I built the base. Did you try the Oblivion remaster? Did you give that a go? Because I did. And I thought it was good, but I also thought... unfortunately, Oblivion is not the best game that Bethesda have made. In that, you know, that kind of a way. Like, they've made better games than that. Like the dungeons. So I think Sky Oblivion is going to be better. Okay, I think that, but yeah. I think Sky Oblivion is going to be better than the remaster. And Ned to leave, sadly, but wishing you a great stream still and a wonderful week. Thank you, Lost. Love you. You know I do. And I will see you the next time. I will try and raid you next time, but I seem to keep finishing my streams later than yours, so it never happens. Otherwise I would. I'm still subbed as well. But I always stream when you are, or I'm in work, so I never get on your streams. But you deserve the sub, because you're lovely. There you go. Right, back to the deep desert for more base, well, demolition, I suppose. Right, now we're in the world map. I'm safe, so I'm grabbing a beer. Because, why not? Jazzjar, or Jazzarajar. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Oblivion is more of a city quest. Yeah, no, the characters are great, and the city quests. I did a Thief playthrough on the remake, and I really enjoyed it. But what I think they did much better in Skyrim versus Oblivion was the dungeons. The dungeons in Oblivion are very same-ish versus the ones in Skyrim. So I think the Sky Oblivion, you know, the mod that's Oblivion in the Skyrim engine, I think I'll enjoy that more. Because it's going to have the same quests and the cities and stuff. But the dungeons have been redone. So, you know, hopefully they've done a good job. I suspect they have, you know. If Fallout London is anything to go by, Fallout London deserves to be Fallout 5. It's so good. It is unless you own Fallout Game of the Year edition on GOG, which you can buy for like $5 or $10 or something. GOG, and then just install a mod and play it. Oh, it's so good compared to, well, a lot of other things. Let's say that. I think it's a better story and world than probably Fallout 4 was, even though it's based on Fallout 4. But yeah, you're right. The thief thing is definitely on point. Right, it's dismantle Buggy Muck Buggy Face. You have to dismantle it in a certain order. It doesn't like it. We've got to take the wheels off before the back. Okay. That makes no sense whatsoever. Doesn't have to though, does it? Hey. Bijilang Belang Ilbor is now following. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I will keep those on me and start demolishing the base, I think. Okay. Hi there. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. And thank you for the follow. It is appreciated. Right, okay. This base should not be standing. There we go. Now it collapsed. Might as well get some of the plastone back. Fleshy Fish 2099 is raiding with a party of 6. Thank you for the raid. Let me do the thing. Thanks for the raid. Fleshy Fish. Okay, oh, Fishy Fish. Okay. 2099. There we go. Shout out to Fishy. Thank you for the raid. Okay, if I put everything... granite can stay here. Okay. Oh god, we're full already. Okay, we'll take as much plastone as we can back. You were dehydrated. Oh, not anymore. Yeah, plastone. Oh god, full again. Always the way. The fuel cells and whatnot, do not care about. So what have you been playing, Fishy? Are you playing Dune Awakening as well, or some other game? Visualing unknown vagrant is now following. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Unknown vagrant. Oh my god, what's that? Unknown 50 cheers. Unknown vagrant's channel. Okay, cool. I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Oh, now I've blocked all my own chat. Oh, don't do that. No, I can't read. Unknown vagrant. It has their own channel. Okay, good stuff. Right, okay. Don't need granite. It's everywhere. Bloodstone. I think that's everything I brought out of any value. I mean, the scrap metal is just hanging around everywhere. Right, okay. Let's just double check. Yep. Go back to normal chat. Why? I've broken my Streamlabs. Oh god, yeah, I cleared a load of browser cache, so... Oh my god, it's giving me... No, I'll deal with it after. I'm still logged into Twitch, so the stream isn't broken. Just everything else. When I cleared cache, I left the browser cache, so this wouldn't happen, but it happened anyway. Oh, yeah. Ah, oh my. Yeah, the chat in this game compared to an MMO is kind of problematic. But yeah. Alright, let's get back to the base. Jeff is really angry in Haggard tonight. I don't know what's going on. Jeff, why are you so mad, Jeff? I don't know, he's so much more aggressive in Haggard than he used to be. And yet way more chill in the deep desert, where you'd expect him to be more scary. It's weird. Right, okay. Right, so let's get rid of the vehicle first, because that's completely filled up my inventory, so that's a thing. I'm not sure if I've got room down here or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't. Can I make another chest, maybe? Nearly full. Let's put you in here. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's the chest done, and then... Yeah, okay. I think that's everything. Yep, we're all clear. How are we doing on the other thing? Ruh-roh. Okay, storage. Let's swap some stuff around. There we go. So my medium chemical factory's made 1 because it filled up its own inventory anyway. Oh god. Never mind. Right, let's suss out what's happened with my chat. Oh, there you go. Follow. Right, can I have my chat back now? Wait, what? Oh god. I'll show you. This is my chat right now. I can't get back to my chat. I clicked on, what's this? And now it won't close. What? How do I... Anyway. You've broken... No, you haven't. I'm sure it's me. You've broken my chat. Go away. No, not you. I just mean, you know, the game. The Streamlabs. Stop doing what you're doing. Okay. Does anyone know how you get this to naff off? I can't seem to get rid of this. It won't go away. Oh no. What have I done? Test. Yeah, I can only see the bottom of the chat. I can't make this go away. Oh, dear me. I mean, I get the emote. Now I see it, but... Because I couldn't quite make it out. And now I can't make this come off my Streamlabs chat? How do I even... It's like, it's just there. Oh my god. Chat settings. No? How? Okay, close? I can't read my chat because this is there. Why is this still here? What's going on? Does anyone know how to get rid of this? No offense, but that's, like, not useful. Clear chat. Nope, still there. I can't get rid of it. It's jammed on. And it's right in the middle of the chat. And I can't read the chat because that's there. Help? How does this close? I'm not even sure how I opened it. I clicked on the icon because I was like, what's that emote? And now I can't make it go away. Okay, this is weird. How do I... Oh my god! This is stupid! I did what? Some moderation message. What the hell? Kit Kat 2024 is following. Thank you for the follow. I can't get to my chat because this pop-up is still here. And doesn't give me an option to close this? What? It's a bong. Yeah, I know what a bong is, dude. You know, I may be old, but, you know. the weed is older. But I still don't know how to get rid of this. It just won't F off. Oh, now I get the X at the corner. Oh my god. Streamlabs, you shit. Find an open spot in the chat. And, yeah, thanks, Kit Kats. Yeah, that was weird. Oh my god. Yeah, now this is cooking. Okay, so we're going to let that cook. We've got the Landstrad has given us... there we go. Crafting costs reduced 25%. Nice. Means making everything is cheaper. So I want to make a ton of plastinium, which normally uses way more water than that. So, yeah. It just wouldn't show the X to close the pop-up, and it was like, oh my god. You know. Fishy Raid, I came here with him. Yeah, I know, it's pretty nuts. Oh god. Just trying to do something here. Is it? Oh dear. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out another way. Oh dear. Right, okay, so while that's all cooking, so we're gonna leave it here. Yes, we are. Thank you all for coming along. Especially given the rocky start where he ended up having to reinstall graphic drivers to make the stream not lag and stutter. Who knew? Yeah, if you use the MVenk encoder and your drivers are not very good, stuff happens. There you go. Anyway, thank you all. Love you all. See you in the next one, which will be Wednesday. Until then, bye for now. Oh my god.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Hi all, and welcome to my channel. I've been a musician for 30 years and I still love guitars, amps, gadgets and games, which covers most of my interests. Obviously I have quite the sideline in Anarchy Online. Welcome to my world. Hi all, and welcome to my channel. I've been a musician for 30 years and I still love guitars, amps, gadgets and games, which covers most of my interests. Obviously I have quite the sideline in Anarchy Online. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, when you see Zathura, you'll love this. Right there.
We made a decision early to go with Stan Winston Studios to design with us the Iron Man suits.
That's going to be too kicky. Yeah. And that's too matty. I like the brush feeling on it, too.
I'd like to say, gosh, everybody was just clamoring after us to do Iron Man, but the fact of the matter is that the minute we heard that Iron Man was being made, we went after it. We're all Iron Man fans. It was like the perfect thing for the studio. So we went after the show, and at just about the time that Jon Favreau was signed to actually direct it was when we took our first meeting with Marvel, and Jon was in that meeting.
This particular film was a little bit more interesting because there was already a design idea or a series of design ideas in place.
You're right.
They had conceptual drawings of Iron Man that fit a certain body proportion and a certain body type. So we had to inherit those and then bring them into our world and make them function. The big challenge was the fact that they hadn't cast anyone to be Iron Man.
And here it is. Here's the final.
And that's what we come to.
Here it is. Yeah. That's what we get for the amount we have to spend.
The journey you generally go through in the creation of a suit is you sit down with Stan Winston, his design team, our internal team, Favreau, the producers, and everyone starts with drawings and images, and you Photoshop, and you get to sort of a 2D drawing, like a color drawing that you can hang up. That then gets moved to a modeling stage, to a 3D model, so you see a quick time of a model that turns. Then that goes to a clay maker, and then you see the first clay made of it, and it's something tangible now that you can touch and you can spin.
And we're convinced that a human head would actually fit in this thing, right?
The ears are right up inside, right up against the...
It's exciting. This is when you really get a sense of the movie coming together, when you start to see this. It's a bigger leap in some ways to go from an idea to this than to go from this to the actual movie.
And then there's generally a maquette that's made, which is a miniature desktop model of it, and it might be only 2 feet tall.